problem that I can't fix.
This is Lord British at DragonCon, and you are watching Alpine 9.
Hello, welcome to Alphine's Academy. So today we're going to talk about how to stack skills in your deck. On the top of the screen, you can see all the skill bar. So if I press Z, it's going to pop up the skills. So here, I'm going to tell you guys that how it's done. A lot of you guys that you know that you can stack skills just by click and pull, and so you just wait for it to roll. Now you just click and pull. I mean, this is the cursor way of doing it. So as you know, on the first video that I've done, so I've already told you to set up the tab. So how am I going to do a stacking without using the mouse? So that is a main challenge. So here's how I'm gonna give you the answer. So as you can see, I've tapped out the thing. You can see that I can just spin around. But how am I going to stack number 1 and number 2? I press 1, tap 2. See that? If I see 1 and 2 is the same, I press 1, hold the 1, tap the 2. That's how you start stacking. See 1 and 3 is the same, press 1, tap 3. This is how you quickly stack the skills. So another reason is why it is good to have this kind of control, because when you see you use a skill, there's a cooldown. See the whole global cooldown thing, it's a mechanics that slows you down for you from spamming so many skills. So I'm gonna make use of the cooldown time. Watch. Yeah. So I'm stacking during the cooldown, so I'm not wasted any time on the cooldown for the skills. So now I get a 5 stack of ground pound, and this is how it gets damage, right? And the 4 stack of this crushing blow. Now you can see if I press a skill, you see there's a global cooldown and it slows down. So what I'm trying to do here is to maximize them on the cooldown, like is to stack a skill. So if I stack it, I'll just tap 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2. So if I just press a skill or what, you see that I'm still attacking and I'm stacking skill at the same time. So you are building up attack and you are still dealing damage at the same time. So you are being more efficient in a way. So if you are doing a locked tree, which is a locked skill, which is like number 0, so you're going to hold the keys, and of course if it's auto attack on, yes, you can use it, right? You can do that, no problem. But the thing is, when you hold a lock skill, you cannot stack. You see, every time I want to stack, it cancels out. So the other thing you can do on this mode is you can hold down the attack, the normal attack, right? But the thing is, when you hold down the normal attack, you can stack. So it's like you can stack, then you roll, then you just hold, roll, and stack. See that? So you are making use of it anyhow. So when you are trying to do a charge, and bam, 2 hits, big hits. You're asking, why am I going to set up those controls, so shortcuts to Q and R, and go on using the left and right, holding the right mouse key and all that. So it's kind of a habit that play in most of the MMO games. So it's up to own preference. So if you find comfortable with this, I don't mind, you can just try it. But what I'm trying to tell is there is a mechanic that you can press, you can hold, tap, hold, and tap. So it's learn how to stack. It's gonna take some time for you guys to get used to this kind of play style. So I'm not telling you guys that this is the best way to play the game, but this is an alternate option that you can try and see how it looks like, right? So at the same time, this no cursor interface is going to help you out in a lot. Like you can just body slam, go behind. You see, it's so fast. So if I'm the heavy armor, so I like to do body slam. I will do body slam, hold A, turn around, and I can start stacking it. Watch. So if I'm doing a manual attack, holding it, body slam, hold it, charge, boom, bum. So 3 hits, which is very fast. Or I can do body slam, stack, then, and we got hit. So it's like you need to get used that kind of turning speed if you can. So the reason is you want to do a backstab damage as much as you can. So body slam, turn, boom, boom. Alright? So I hope this tips is gonna help you. So I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye bye.
Hey, Toast from SodaCon, and you're watching Alpine Now.